Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Woo!
What is
Praise the
up, you fuckers?
We apologize for the lack of the podcast again.
Yeah, last week I was out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
And I
Easter
was
break as
ready.
well, so
Well, I was just, but I was busy anyway making drugs, so it's good. Good.
and Hayden and I were busy killing zombies, so yeah.
I
Sweet.
still have yet to finish fucking New Frontier. I've just started episode 4 like 30 minutes before we started.
I think I'm gonna start season 4 tonight.
I gotta try to finish the New Frontier tonight. I've got to at least try. I just don't fucking like it.
And also while we're talking about so for those of you in the audience who know that Hayden and I are playing through The Walking Dead right now, we came to the realization we don't really like the New Frontier all that much.
Like, genuinely speaking, this is how, like, I played it once the first time I got the definitive edition, because apart from seasons 1 and 2, I never really played the games. I've only watched gameplay of them.
Right.
So I've only played New Frontier when I got the definitive edition, and I haven't touched it since. It got to a point, I was at the part in episode 2 where, like, we were blocked by the fucking cars under the underpass. I forgot what the fuck to do.
Mm.
I legit had to look up a fucking walkthrough. Like, how the fuck do I beat that part?
Mm.
No, and I actually looked. I never even played season 4 on the definitive edition. Some fucking how.
thought you did play it like back in the day.
No. I've only ever played seasons 1 and 2 religiously because those are the only two I had on me.
Mm.
Because all you had was like a 360 at the time.
Yeah. And I thought me getting an Xbox One would never fucking happen. Lo and behold, I got an Xbox One. And then I got a fucking Series X, which, oh my fucking god, we don't talk about the price of that son of a bitch.
Oh, speaking of prices, okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about the prices for the Xbox Series X, the PS5, or the Nintendo Switch 2.
That thing's a fucking joke. Like, genuinely speaking, Nintendo doing what they're doing with the Switch 2 is a fucking joke. What was it, 90 for the fucking case? And
Yes.
even then, you don't even own a physical game. You still download the shit. You just get a box.
Oh,
That's fucking
no.
retarded.
No, as far as like the games thing is go was it as far as like the pricing wise, I will say that that was gonna be it was gonna be 90 if the now mind you it's at least if the terrorists had went through. Oh god, it would have been worse.
I believe it.
Because if the terrorists had went through, then it was gonna be $110. And the Switch was it, and if the terrorists had basically also went through for the for the console, the console then would have basically been 600 and some odd dollars. Now, mind you, I do know that I do know a lot of people felt like, oh, the price that they're asking for is a little steep, but I'm like, I mean, like, did I get it? Am I gonna get it day one? Hell no, I'm not a guinea pig. Like,
Yeah, like,
I'm not a
I don't think any of us are going to have the resources to get it day one.
Hell no.
Nah.
Like it's I mean, that's the thing, right? Like it's just the fact that like don't get me now mind you, I found it funny how like there were so many people sitting there hollering about oh my god, the pricing is so high. But then those same motherfuckers were the same ones running out there, they're buying it day one. I said,
Dude, people who buy this shit day fucking one have balls.
I said, look, if y'all want to be the guinea pig, love that for you. Okay, mind you, the only game y'all are gonna have for that console is straight up just Mario Kart. Which I will say though, at least when it comes to the Mario Kart bundle, they did at least make that game free if you bought the bundle. So I mean, yeah, at least you got a free game, you know. Too bad the rest of your games are gonna basically, not be free.
In a way, yeah.
Now, in a topic not relating to that, let's talk some personal shit. I have been
Ooh.
blessed with the fucking Tega sword from Go Juger. Now the best thing in my fucking collection.
The what?
Oh, yes.
The Morpher from Go Juger. Mitch would know what I'm talking about.
Wait, was it what's it called?
The Tega sword.
It's a Tega. So okay. Is that from the new? When you talking about from the newest season?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I haven't seen clips of the newest season. I'm kind of
It's
waiting.
fucking peak. Me and Mitch have made a habit of every week we get on a call to discuss the episode, and again, every episode has been a 10 out of 10.
Full on 10 out of 10.
Everything has been 10 out of 10 so far.
So there's not been one bad episode yet.
No.
Well, that's good. Good.
Oh,
And and going into another topic,
I'm
so
engaged.
huh?
Oh yeah. For those who don't know, yeah, I'm officially engaged. I believe we talked about
Yeah.
it on several other podcasts about me
Yeah,
getting married. Like,
yeah,
it's
we did.
about I proposed. She laughed in my face, told me, "Get the fuck out of my house, you fucking idiot."
No, that
Wow.
didn't actually happen.
Nah, I wish.
You wish.
It'd be funny.
Not to mention that you finally got the actual ring.
Yeah, after like hell and high water, I got the ring. But yeah, we're the last thing we were discussing, I believe. Yeah, we're still needing to look at venues and shit, but we're now making the prep.
It's still a very giant question mark on my end. So
You're gonna fucking come, by God. Even if I have to
I
fucking
hope so.
even if I have to walk my lazy ass over there and fucking drag you by your ear, I'll fucking
Oh,
I'll fucking pull a Jesus, walk on water, and drag your bitch ass here.
it's probably like the last thing on the list, probably.
Also you're talking about Jesus. What are the odds that one of the characters' names in the New Frontier is Jesus?
I mean, to be fair, that was the name he always went by.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. I'm just look,
Right.
look. I'm weird. Okay, okay.
Ain't we all though?
Yeah,
Very
and
true.
Yes.
something that I wanted to discuss. So Dre and I have been discussing, like certain characters that used to scare us when we were kids. Like one character we brought up was Mrs. Tweety from Chicken Run, and like you cannot tell me that bitch wasn't the definition of scary.
I need to rewatch
Nightmare
it
fuel.
If you want the
again.
definition of scary, just look outside my house and look 2 doors down.
Who's that?
What's outside your house 2 doors down?
Some really fucky ass crackheads.
I've seen it. It's
Oh.
scary. I'm kidding.
Okay, so was it now? Mind you, like was it a character? Wait, have all y'all seen Matilda?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
will
I've
say
seen it.
the Trunchbull. Yeah, you can say she's kind of scary. Now I will say when I was maybe younger, I was like, oh, she's kind of scary. Now it's just kind of like, ooh, she's just like a
No,
really
she's hilarious.
Yeah,
Like,
she's just camp. Camp.
yeah, like although you want to know one character who was the epitome of my childhood fears?
Who?
But
The child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Not the child catcher.
Like
Sure.
that. Like seriously, that dude was straight up nightmare fuel.
Well, I mean, he's called the child catcher for a reason.
Like,
That name alone, it's like, oh shit. Well,
like
I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. I really need to watch it again.
I haven't even seen it.
you've never
Really?
seen
You haven't
Chitty
seen
Chitty
it?
Bang Bang?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, was it Hayden? Quick question. Did I tell you that like I got in contact with my friend from well wait well where you live? Excuse me, I was about to say where
Oh
you
no,
live.
you
My
can say
bad.
it.
What was it in Odessa? And he said I can just stay at his place.
Yeah. You mentioned.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if I told you or not. So yeah, with it. So I have a place. So yeah, yay. We got
You
one
think he'll let Will bunk and Kevin and Mama Sosa bunk with you?
probably. Okay. Okay. So, but
Poor,
yeah,
poor,
I can't
poor
wait.
Mitch is on his own.
Oh yeah, Mitch is on his own. Oh, fully like all by himself. Oh, but you never know. Like I said, hey, we'll see. We still got like what, a year and a half before the wedding thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, we still got like a long time. Ooh.
I mean, Hayden's already like sorted out like who's gonna like sleep in which room and stuff and like all that. So
Oh, Alex, Dre's not involved in that part of the plan. Dre literally just said he's got a place, so he's covered.
Oh
I know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no, I'm
in
not.
terms of like you, me, and like the other people and stuff, like it's all sorted.
Yeah,
Right.
essentially, essentially, like the people who are gonna have a role, I'm gonna personally house.
That makes sense.
So those are the people that are like, if they don't show, this kind of fucks me.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, so
Especially
wait.
me.
Is Alex a part of it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, was
Well,
it? Was
again, it's a question mark on my end, but yeah.
Yeah, he's
You know,
got a lot of question marks regarding his appearance. And Austin, I believe yours is a flat out no right now, ain't it?
mine is just like I don't know. I don't know. Probably leaning towards no.
Mm.
fake friend? Fake friend. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm literally kidding. I'm literally
Like
kidding.
because you have to remember that like Hayden and I are kind of like two worlds away from each other right now. Like him being
Hayden
up
and I, as you say that, as we have a dude from New Zealand on this fucking call right
Let's
now.
say
Yeah,
two
yeah,
worlds
Austin.
away.
Like I'm on
Let's say
Two
on the other
two
worlds
side of the
worlds.
away.
world.
We literally share a
I'm
time zone.
like, I'm just
yeah, like
curious though. Wait. What state are you in, Austin? Hmm?
Tennessee,
Oh,
unfortunately.
oh, that's not too bad.
Like,
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about two
because like
worlds away. You're like, what, 2-3 states away from me? Dre's
And
in
then here,
Virginia. I don't know what time zone
Mhm.
he's got, but Alex is
Yeah,
literally on another fucking continent.
I'm on the other side of the world. God damn it.
He's literally in another country. He's literally in tomorrow.
I keep I keep forgetting that Alex is here.
How do you forget
Bruh.
that?
Excuse me, Austin. Excuse me.
He's saying
Because
you're
like
forget. He's saying you're forgettable. Oh,
yeah, like,
Not that he's forgettable.
I'm just fucking retarded.
All right,
wow.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Damn.
I'm not
Yeah,
leaving
but
yet.
but no, but with Hayden being in Odessa and like with me being in Memphis, like
Ooh, you in Memphis?
unfortunately, yes.
Ooh, what's it? I always wanted to go to Memphis to see the
Uh,
hood. Hood.
right. But yeah, but yeah, like Memphis sucks. I really I really want out.
Well,
What
I
I
mean,
gotta know is
well,
what's so bad about Memphis.
it's ghetto. Oh, have you
Oh, then
seen
you'll feel
Memphis?
right at home down here.
Oh, are you trying to say that Odessa is ghetto?
I know Odessa's ghetto. We're
Mm.
now plumb full of fucking idiots who are just here for the oil field money, and then once that goes boom, they're gonna fuck off.
I keep forgetting that there's a lot of like oil shit in Texas.
Dude,
I did.
Odessa is like this capital of fucking oil. Like, used to it was annual, but annually we would have a fucking oil show at the Coliseum here, and I don't remember how long it goes now, but I think it's every 4 years or so. But
Mm.
we had it in, I believe, 2021 or 22. Actually, no, it was 22. And then, like, it was so plumb full of fucking oil tycoons that the parking was like 2 blocks away.
Mm.
And I fucking, long story short, I did have to fucking pick somebody up from there during the show, and I saw all kinds of plates from all the different states and shit. There was a fucking Mexico plate, there was a fucking, I believe there was a London plate, and there was a fucking Russian plate. So if that doesn't tell you how big of a fucking business Odessa is in terms of oil,
Yet it was it. Mm. But yeah, somehow it's still ghetto as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It is ghetto. You hear me? Ghetto.
You
I
love
ain't
living in
offended.
Odessa, so
What, Alex?
you love living in Odessa. Don't lie.
I only love it for the familiarity of it.
But then again, how good can familiarity really be at that point? Mm,
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying.
No, you're right. And like for me, if I had to pick somewhere else to live, I would probably pick Brownwood because it's a smaller town and the people there aren't total fucks.
That's fair.
Because fuck living in Austin, Houston, and Dallas. Not even because of the people, but because they're too fucking big for me. I would rather not go back to El Paso at the moment.
Oh,
If
I
at
had a
all.
friend. Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. Just somebody randomly came up to me and was like, "I need some drugs." Like, I'm like,
But no,
okay.
I would really
Oh, so
rather
you're
not
not
go
even
back
gonna,
to.
so you're not even gonna buy my drugs? Great. Okay. Sorry. Okay, he
But
bought my drug. He bought my drugs.
Say like
Sorry.
if you want to say like leave like America, like where would you live like outside of it?
well, first of all, I don't think
UK.
I'm leaving America anytime soon. But if I had to choose, I'd probably go with fucking Australia. I mean, as much
That's
as I would love to live in London, I've heard of better things. I mean, here's the thing: it is kind of a mix between London and Australia. But right now, I'm leaning more towards Australia, primarily because Australia has the fucking wiggles.
It does, yeah. That's a good point.
Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-da.
As
oh
Austin
wait,
just casually hums the song.
look. Oh wait, are all the guys from the Wiggles there from Australia?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, so like, can
Yeah.
I like say so? Okay, so this is gonna like so go left field, but like, you know what? Who cares? I
They're
used to
like,
think like some of them were so hot back in the day. Hey, like no joke.
they're like,
I
You
don't
know,
I
that's
don't
not a
blame
bad
you.
thing to say, really. I mean, because
What?
fucking our friend Taylor, her fucking husbando for the longest time has been Greg.
Yep.
Ooh.
Mm.
Like I remember Jeff and just Jeff just being so hot. I'm like, I don't know why I found Jeff so hot.
Of
Like,
all ones to find hot, Jeff.
well, I mean, he was hot, and then the one that wore in the red, he was kind of hot too.
Murray.
Sorry.
All right.
Like, just oh my god, like the way I found so many people, the way I found so many different people hot when I was a kid, it was just weird. Weird. All the oh
Oh.
no, you want to know what my first celebrity crush ever was, and y'all are probably gonna be like, ew, gross. Gross.
Well, Austin's
Fucking
the other gay one here. He might not find it gross.
okay, so like, do y'all remember Aaron Carter? Or,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Oh, oh. When I tell you, I used to have the biggest crush on him. I literally had like a framed photo of him in my room, and I used to kiss it every night. Hey, like no fucking
Ew.
Dre, do you want to know who my first celebrity crush was?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Bob
No,
the Builder.
no, those were
Winky
childhood
Winky.
TV shows. No, but no, my first celebrity crush was I think it was Lucas Grabeel actually.
You know what? Wait, is he the one from High School Musical?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, see that low key checks out, given the fact that I'm sorry, I always thought he was. Like,
Didn't
I
that
really,
new Disney Plus show confirm his character was gay?
I
Think
Yeah,
so.
mean,
yeah. It confirmed that Ryan is gay.
see, and you know what? We just got that good gaydar. We just got
Mm.
that good gaydar because, like, when I tell you, like, low key, a tiny part of me when I found out that Aaron Carter was bisexual, I was like, oh, I won. I was like, see, I knew who. Then he died. Yeah.
Although,
Mm.
although you want to know something really sad, you want
Mm.
like I have had the hots for Lucas Grabeel as far back as 7 years old, and yet for years following that, I still thought I was straight.
What?
Like,
In
I
a
was
weird way, I get it.
I was a retarded kid back in the day.
Bitch, you're a retarded adult.
You still are.
They said it, not me.
What the?
But no, I kind of get it because it's like as a kid you don't understand the feelings as much.
Mm-hmm.
So like to you, it could like I mean I could be well fucking wrong because God help me if I ever attempted to read your mind.
That is a dangerous thing and a scary thing to never do.
Hayden is that much afraid to go into my mind.
But like I feel like for
Dude,
you, it's the case of
I'm afraid to
like
go into your mind. What are you talking about?
I'm afraid to go into my own mind half the time. Let's be real.
Like I hate my own brain.
Oh, you.
I hate my own brain. What are you talking about? Like my own brain is just like, ew, why?
Like my own brain right now is in a depressed state, and I'd rather not go in it right now.
Real. Oh, so real. Oh.
But like I was trying to say, like for a 7-year-old Austin, it could be like, oh, he's so dreamy, but everybody around me likes girls. Am I right?
Yeah. That I think that sounds about right.
Not he's so true, but everyone around me likes girls.
No, and like elementary school, especially in Odessa, if word got out that you were gay, oh my god, you were the fucking punching bag of the playground.
God knows I had look. Well, I wasn't. Well, okay. I was too big to be a punching bag because of the fact that I was like, was it in every class I was in at least in elementary school, I was always either the tallest boy or the second tallest boy. So nobody really tended to fuck with me in that way. They still bullied me, but they didn't try to fight me because they were like, yeah, we're probably not gonna win a fight with him. And it was like, yeah, you probably won't.
No, and for me, I was the shortest one, so I was easily the punching bag. But then when word got out that my brother was, still that like here's my thing. My brother and my sister were my biggest defenders in that regard, particularly my brother.
Mhm.
My brother was not afraid to fuck shit up.
I know that's
Mhm.
right. Also, though,
So
too, I
if
say,
so
although
if
I
word
was,
got out that I was getting fucked with, he didn't give a fuck who you were. He would
oh
beat your
yeah,
ass.
no, and I will say though too though, Hayden, I'm like I would also be very much that person where like if I did see like someone fucking with you because you were just a small kid, I would basically be that person. Be like, yeah, you're not gonna fuck with him.
I was
So
fucked
like,
with for a lot of various reasons. It was like
oh
being the
yeah,
shortest. It was being the shortest. It was being autistic. It was the fact I fucking like Power Rangers, which yes, that got me fucking picked on all the way up until fucking high school.
it's so sad. It's so
Yikes.
sad. Right? Like, I'm just like, look, just because y'all want to be miserable little ass people and have no hobbies, you want to bully other people for having
No,
hobbies.
and
It's
my
like, make it
fucking
make
thing is, you're the
sense.
same motherfuckers who like scream at the top of their lungs over fucking football, and it's like, what the fuck's the difference?
Right? Like,
Like, you're
okay.
gonna sit here and watch sweaty men rub up and beat each other?
But we like,
And honestly, there's nothing really that exciting about football.
Like, oh, you threw a
Not
ball
really.
50 yards. Whoop fucking pee.
right? At least, look, at least what we like, we like teenagers with attitude who saved the day from intergalactic space aliens. Like, come on. Who doesn't love
Like
that?
I, I, I mean, we like that shit. We like talking trades. We like whatever the fuck else we're into. Like,
Yes.
oh wait, yeah, we like badasses who shoot zombies.
Dude, like, legitimately speaking, it wasn't until I was out more in the open about my. Because when I first got into Walking Dead in like 2013, people still thought I was full of shit. It wasn't until I came out with watching Yellowstone, people were like, oh shit, this guy might actually know what the fuck he enjoys. It's like,
Oh
fucking.
wow.
It takes Yellowstone for you motherfuckers to take me serious.
And then here's me. What's Yellowstone?
Like,
What's a Yellowstone?
I I wouldn't get into like here's my thing. As much as I love Yellowstone, it's not something I would recommend, especially like to people who aren't into westerns and shit.
Oh, it's like a Western. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
Though I will say, no, here's my thing, Dre. I think you'd fucking get a kick out of it, primarily because from a gay man's perspective, Rip might be the sexiest fucking character in the history of characters.
Oh, wait.
Because
Was it?
I
Oh,
know a
wait.
lot of straight women and a lot of gay men who fucking have a hard on for Rip.
Ooh. Hold on. Wait. Is he shirtless in the show?
I off the top of my head, I don't think so. I can't remember an instance where he actually full blown was shirtless, but he kicks all kinds of ass.
Mm. A sexy man that kicks ass. Hot. Hot.
Like Rip is that character where you even lay a finger on the person he loves, he'll fucking legitimately bash your fucking brains in and think nothing of it and still eat breakfast the next morning.
Hot.
Oh,
Hot.
and there, I suddenly remembered something else I wanted to discuss for today.
You're pregnant?
How the fuck is that genetically possible?
I mean, dude, I magically predicted that you would come out as gay to me, so I'm just grasping at straws.
Oh, what's it?
But no, I am not pregnant. But anyway, this is something I brought up with Hayden last night. But apparently, kid behind the camera got arrested.
Who?
Well then.
Who?
If you know Angry Grandpa, his son.
Oh, okay.
No, I know a
Yeah,
little bit of Angry Grandpa, but
but yeah, Michael got arrested.
That's
It
sad.
happened.
What did he get arrested for?
Like it was some kind of like domestic violence thing. Like
God
I don't
damn.
I I don't know fully what happened. Like
There's no
he
telling if it's even real because something like that would be fucking news.
Yes and no. No, I mean he's not like popular.
I mean, he's the
like,
son of Angry fucking Grandpa. He
you know,
kind of has a name.
Fair.
and
it's a
Angry
it's a
Grandpa was popular.
it's a really shitty name, but a name nonetheless. But
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, because like yeah, like I love Angry Grandpa and everything, and may he rest in peace. It's just like Michael, him as a person and his content, the bin, like what? Yeah, and
Legit,
this
I think he just milked Grandpa's name for fucking years. Like, I feel like after Grandpa died, they should have either rebranded or quit.
Yeah.
But the amount of times he has fucking just milked Grandpa's fucking name, that's ridiculous. Because he knows
Well,
people come for fucking Angry Grandpa.
so like how did he milk Angry Grandpa's name?
Like, so many, like, clickbaity videos where it was, like, a picture of Grandpa and, like, his, Mike's kid, and he'd be like, oh, my kid got to meet my dad or some bullshit. And, like,
Oh.
in the actual video, Grandpa wasn't mentioned once or maybe twice. If he is mentioned, it's like, I thought about dad today, and, like, nowhere in it is the kid meeting the dad. It's like,
Mm.
bruh.
Oh, okay. So was it
like
was
it's
it
just
okay.
I would also like do you remember when he was immediately advertising like AGP shirts like right after AGP died, Hayden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
That was a real smart thing to do, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Just oof. Oh, but side note, Aiden, I remember that excuse me, Hayden. I was gonna ask you. So did you watch the episode of Hollywood Demons?
I did. Why the fuck
Thoughts?
they put Tammy in it?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But beyond why the fuck they put Tammy in it, I kind of understand. Like, it does bring about new perspective on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring up the Rick Medina thing because I've been very fucking open about. I've always argued it had to have been self-defense. He knew he fucked up. He called 911. He confessed he was wrong. And I always said, you know what? No matter what, I fucking support Rick. Now knowing what I know and now knowing the circumstances that surrounded it, I fucking regret every ounce of support I threw that man's way.
Because the fact that he, like I said, he just straight up lied about what actually went down. And like, I was just like, ooh. Because
Not even just the fact that he lied about what went down, but the fact that even before what went down, it was real evident the guy was a fuck.
Yeah, even like back like on the show, it was like, ooh, just yikes. I was like, yikes. I will say though, to a degree though, when it comes to the situation, like while yes, I understand it. No, like there are still things Tammy has done that I do not agree with. To a degree, like what I say, I do to some degree at least sympathize with her because there were things that I did not even know. But when it came to JDF and that he was dealing with, like I didn't know that he was bipolar. I didn't know that he was dealing with like a drug addiction and all this stuff. And when
And
she
not only
explained,
that, I never knew, nobody knew Eric actually committed suicide. I always was under the impression, and what I had seen was, he just got some mystery illness and died.
really,
I never fucking would have thought it was suicide.
and the fact that he died in the same exact way that his brother died, that right there tells you there was some shit going on way deeper than the shit that was happening with Tammy. Like that to me, when I found out that his brother hung himself, I was like, oh, okay, this was not
And the
just
fact
a
that
Tammy.
Jason blamed himself because he wasn't able to help pick his career up.
Mm-hmm. And I did. And did you ever make the correlation that that Eric was in 5 episodes, just like how JDF was in 5 episodes? I had never
I
made.
didn't even notice that until I saw that
I
doc.
never made that correlation. I never did, and it was like, oh shit, and like, and that's why, like I say, to a degree, I do feel for Tammy because it was like I said, it was just like because especially when it came to the whole thing when she said, oh well, the reason why I had to serve him the papers at the convention was because he turned off his phone and there was no way for me to get in contact with him. I do believe her with that. I do actually believe her. I do think that was her only way of getting in contact with him and getting him to actually pay attention, was serving those papers. Now, mind you, I think that to be fair, one thing now, and maybe it's wrong to speculate, but this is just my thought process. Don't shoot the messenger. I think she was also doing drugs with him, but that's just me. Okay?
Yeah, she could have been.
I think she was probably doing drugs with him, but that's just me. That's just my conspiracy theory. But no, I think it was. Well, like I said, overall, there's a reason why that episode is the highest rated episode. Because there's a lot of shit people did not know.
No,
Oh,
and on top of that, the shit that made me actually stop and actually was like actually fucking pause and fucking like really let everything sink in. Hearing what happened with Twee, leading up to the cast being fired. Oh my fucking god!
Oh, that was so sad. And like how she literally spoke out and then immediately she regretted it. Like she immediately regretted ever saying anything. And it was like, oh, poor thing.
No, and that it's just one of those things. It really fucking makes you wonder. Because I
Mm-hmm.
doubt Austin and Walter blamed her, but it just
Mm-hmm.
makes me wondered, was there ever a time? I doubt, I mean, nowadays I don't think they blame her at all, but at that time, do you think it was like, wow, you fucked us?
No, I think what fucked them more was when the agency was asking for money for the toy for like the toy residuals, and that was probably like the last straw. And like they said, all three of them were under the same agency, and so because all three of them were under the same agency, it was just easier for Saban to fire all three of them at the same time. And I just think that is just so fucked up that basically he did that. And so now because like I guess I had never thought about the fact that he that essentially he did that as like a power move, like to intimidate people.
I would have
and
never guessed it was a power move. I thought it was always, oh, you want more money? I could just get rid of you.
But I mean, but even then, that's still technically a power move.
But even then, not to the degree that it actually ended up being.
Yeah, it was sad. It was just sad. I was like, ooh.
No, and seeing the one friend that Twee was in the wreck with, like seeing the state she was in, I'm like, oh my
No,
god.
and they didn't even warn you or nothing. Like,
Nope.
don't get me wrong. Like, I understand it's like, well, it was supposed to be like, I guess, jarring and shocking, but like, y'all don't understand. Like this, like, let me paint this picture for was it for Austin and for Alex. This woman is sitting here talking about this car wreck that she was in. Mind you, never seen, know who this woman is. All of a sudden, you just hear beep, beep, beep. She's there basically, her chair is basically going up because she's paralyzed from the waist down.
The
And you're
neck
just like,
down,
Oh
wasn't
my
it?
god.
like she's literally she's a quadriplegic, and literally you didn't even fucking know it. And it's like, wait, hold up, what?
No, and
Like
that's
this
the
is
state she was in. Had Twee fucking survived, could you imagine the state she'd be in?
girl, no, child. She wouldn't.
That's like
Like it's one of those things at this like because she's in that state she's in. I'm glad Twee didn't survive because God fucking help if that poor woman was in any worse shape.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like it's just like, and when she was even describing like the car, like how she flew up in the air, like 30 feet in the air, and then came crashing down. I'm like, the
And like
fuck?
her whole time in the
Huh?
hospital, she just wanted to know was Twee okay. I
And
can't.
literally, I know. That was just so sad because I never because like did you ever know she died? Because because the thing of it was that they always said she died in a car or like a car accident. Keyword. They said a car her accident. So you're not thinking it's that at tragic or that at horrific.
Like I
Like
thought it was just a case of, because I knew she was out with a few friends. I didn't obviously know the circumstances of the wreck. I thought, something fucked up, like a fucking tire went out or something, and they crashed and killed them. And like they
mm,
knew she died on site. I didn't fucking know that the one friend was beat up so like I didn't know the one friend was a quadriplegic in the fucking hospital. Where is my friend?
Like, I mean, like I said, like I knew she was like in a car her accident, but like I figured it was a situation or a case of, oh, she got hit and then she just died, and then she just got hit or something. Come to find, I'm like I thought, and then oh no no, it's like oh no no no, the car basically malfunctioned and they hit the side of a fucking mountain, and I'm sitting there like I'm sorry, what? Like, there were many times during that documentary, I was sitting here looking like, wait, what? But, like, this is what fucking happened? And
I
then
so
on
essentially
top,
like this is just like a cover up or something like
no, no,
No, it
not a
wasn't a
cover. It was,
cover up. It's just
it
people
wasn't a
didn't
cover.
know.
No, people just did not know how bad as certain things were. Like,
Because here's all the Power Rangers fandom got, and with what the Power Rangers fandom got was what the public got, and all we got was the one episode of Time Force. They said in memory of Twee Trang, and then the Fox News
mhm,
article came out covering the funeral, and all they said was she died in a car accident. That's it.
they didn't say how
right.
horrific. They never said how horrific it was. They never said had that essentially that she was out with friends and that one of her friends ended up becoming a quadriplegic. They said none of that.
All they said was she died in a car accident, and that was it.
And the set and that was kind of like the common theme, if you notice, Hayden, throughout the entire documentary, is that a lot of things that basically came that a lot of things that happened then was not so much as it was covered up, but the whole story was never told. Like I said, when it came to Eric's death, that whole story was never told. When it came to Medina, when it came to Medina killing, killing that guy? That whole story was never told the truth. Now Pua, strangely enough, Pua's story is the only story that was fully accurate when it came out. That's the funny part.
Well, here's the thing with that. Pua, we have to remember, Pua was a big name in New Zealand at that time because he was starring in one of their fucking big fucking soaps. So no shit, after he died, it was gonna come out. He was in he was fucking abusing his wife. That had to have come out eventually.
Well, no, it came out. Well, no, it came out first that he abused his wife, and 11 days later is when he committed suicide.
Oh, I saw the reverse. I saw he had died, and then 11 days later, it was out. He was abusive.
No, the abuse came out first, and I think that's why he killed himself. Oh, because his image was ruined.
Yeah, and you have to remember, for years he made this bitch. I hate to call her a bitch, but like that's just the word I'm having to use it right now. But like he made her stay silent because of his rep, and I have to say she was complicit in it. You cannot fucking argue she wasn't. She agreed to stay silent for as long as she did.
Well, you know, because like he like in New Zealand, like they strictly have to tell like the entire story of what he did. So.
That was it. Yeah, but that, like I said, it's just sad. It was just sad. Oh, she's
no,
really
and then going on to Audrey, I honestly thought it was with Audrey. I never really faulted her because I always was under the assumption, she just wanted more money because, I mean, who wouldn't want more money? Then come to find out she didn't even live in LA and had to move. I don't fucking blame her.
And that she was asking for a livable wage, and because she asked for a little, like that, I would say right now, that part, now mind you, that part was not the shocking part. The shocking part was when she talked about their first day on set, filming that pilot, and how literally they saw somebody in one of the putty suits have a fucking heat stroke. And instead of attending to that man properly, like they were supposed to, y'all, they literally sat here and let this man lay fully naked in his underwear in the dead ass middle of summer have a heat stroke. And they said, whoever is willing to put on this putty suit, you get $100.
And someone did it.
Yes, literally sat here and let this man sit in the desert, the fucking desert, in the middle of the desert.
This is something confirmed by, I think, Ashley's actress. There were times during In Space, they'd go out to fucking Death Valley and film, and she and Selwyn Ward had fucking heat exhaustion.
And just sat. I'm just like, literally just.
Like, my thing is, I understand filming a desert shot, but of all places to go, you go to fucking Death Valley. There's a reason it is called Death Valley.
And then you sit there and it's like what gets me is like, how do you sit there and like know that this person is having a full-blown heat stroke, and you just sit there and just don't even like attend to him medically, nothing, and just say, hey, and they just sat there, let him lay in the heat, like in the sand, in his underwear, having a heat stroke until medical professionals got up there. Like, and everyone in the cast had to essentially say, hey, we're not doing anything else until you all attend to this man. Like, please explain to me how the fuck, did anybody think that was okay? And as much as I know, was it the original Trini? She probably beats herself. Audrey, she probably beats herself up because she probably feels like, hey, this was a major opportunity that I lost out on to me, and this is just how I am as a person. The universe
and not only that, it's one of those things, like, it's the thing that we just have to fucking accept is Saban never went union, and because he never went union, shit like that fucking happened.
And this is the thing. And like I was saying, sometimes the universe has a way of showing you things and letting you know, hey, this is not for you. And I hope that one day she can take solace in understanding that the fact that she saw that, to me, if that was me, and if I had saw that type of a situation happen on set at my job, I would have said, no, this is clearly not for me. Because I'm like, how? Because it's like, imagine, because they should have let everyone know on set. If they would let this one man sit here, die, pretty much like, let's say he would have died in the middle of the heat of the desert and nobody would have done a damn thing. They wouldn't have given a fuck.
No,
They wouldn't have cared. They wouldn't have cared. And that should let you know that, hey, maybe this is not for me and not go through with it. But again, people want to be actors. People want to get that fame. And I'm just like, nah. If it
I
was
wouldn't be
me and
surprised
I
if he
saw,
would have quit after all that.
like, I'm sorry, if I would have seen some shit like that, that would have been enough for me to leave. That
I think
genuinely
she's
would have been
content with the fact she left at this point. Like, obviously, I'm sure she has doubts, but I think she, especially after the doc has come out, I feel like she's finally content with knowing she had a step in this franchise, but at the end of the day, it just was not for her, especially in these circumstances she was going to work in.
Child, right? Like I say, hell, and then, like I said, it's like, especially like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it just feels like, Lord, that Yellow Ranger role, curse, honey, curse, girl. And then also though too, it's just like, look, and then I will also say this much though, Saban fully played like, so with bipolar disorder, right? I'm mainly speaking with JDF. Saban totally played into JDF's bipolar disorder, because you know how he would sit there in videos and he would be like, "Hey, you see me, guys? I'm the Green Ranger. I'm that Green Ranger. Yeah, y'all like me. You like me." Like that's basic. Like now knowing he had bipolar disorder, that's mania. That is a part of having bipolar type one. And I totally personally feel like Saban played into his mania. Because like I said, because Saban had a rule of, oh, if people want to keep working, you can keep working for as long as you want. And it's just like, yeah, okay, keep working people for as long as they want and not fucking paying them, you fucking greedy ass Jew. But let me shut up. Up. Sorry.
Nah, go off.
Fucking greedy ass Jew who, like, I'm like, sure, Jan. Like, sure, Jan. People can work as long as they want, as long as you can keep fucking milking them and taking them for all they worth, bitch. Like,
Literally.
ugh. I said, look, I say right now, if we didn't hate Saban before, oh, you will hate Saban after.
I already hated him. I hate him even fucking more.
And then also though too, like, now I will also say this, right? There was something else that got said in the documentary that I feel like people essentially are taking it the wrong way. And I feel like because, since of course a lot of this stuff is the first time that it's being talked about on a public platform, people just don't know. Like when the showrunner I basically said that it was a mistake to have the black guy be the Black Ranger and the Yellow Ranger be he whatever. He wasn't saying it particularly like as saying, oh, it was a mistake. He was saying it because, if you remember, back during that time frame, there was like this whole big major thing about how it was quote unquote racist.
But we also
Like
have to remember they've publicly come out and said, yeah, we fucked up, but understand we weren't casting them by color. We were casting the teenager.
Right, and that's the thing. But people are taking it like as, oh, he said it was a mistake, and people are really taking like
And
offense to what
Walter
he
has
was
said how
saying.
many times now he never saw it as racist?
Thank you. And the thing of it is, and this is the problem, and I'm just gonna say it like this.
Like,
The
and this is how
people who
Walter. I hate to cut you off, but this is how Walter saw it. I'm a black guy. I'm a superhero. I'm a role model for black kids. That's all
right,
he saw.
and to be honest, and as a black person, I'm sorry. The only people, okay, to me, and this is just my thought process, the people who I feel like said it was racist were probably a bunch of white people trying to be social justice warriors. Because I can tell you something right now, no black person in the community, no black person ever was upset by Zach being the Black Ranger. If anything, we loved the fact that Zach was the Black Ranger. Like
Like
no child.
all the Kiwis are like supportive of it. So
So I'm like, that's why I'm just like, it was a bunch of stupid ass social justice warriors. Like, I'm just like, bruh, they were like, oh, the black one and it's the Black Ranger and the yellow one is the Yellow Ranger. Even though in fucking Super Sentai, they're all fucking Asian and nobody gave a flying ounce of a fuck. This is why I said it was a bunch of fucking social justice warriors that were just sitting there getting open their kafifi fees back in the day and shit. And it's just like, bitch, nobody fucking cared. Nobody cares. Like, do you
Pretty
think
much,
like it's so
Nobody
like it was
cares.
like it's so dumb. Like I was like honestly, and that's why the guy said, "Oh, it was a mistake." He was only saying it because of the fucking social justice warriors. He wasn't saying that Walter was a mistake. And people are taking it as like, "Oh, he's saying that Walter was like a mistake, or casting Walter was a mistake." And then Walter said, "No, it was monumental." And I'm like, "No, y'all, he's only saying that shit because people thought it was quote unquote fucking racist." Well, I can tell you something right now. As a fucking black person, I will say this 100 for fucking cent. I never saw it as racist. It was not fucking racist. And if you thought it was fucking racist, you're probably some stupid social justice warrior and you need to get the fuck out your fees and basically get the sand out your vagina. Thank you.
No, and if we're
amen
gonna make
to
that
that.
argument, if we're gonna make that argument, fucking have a go at Black Panther.
Mind you, right? And then also, if mind you, and here's the thing that gets me right. They wanted to be mad about the black guy being a Black Ranger, and the Vietnamese woman basically being the Yellow Ranger. Mind you, y'all had no problem with a white guy being a white. Y'all had no problem with him basically sitting there saying white power, white ninja power. Y'all had no problem with that. Hell, his ninjetti suit looks like the Klan suit. If you really want to go there, if we really gonna wake that up. Just saying. I am getting way too heated.
Yeah, that's like
Look at the puppies.
another
Look
rant.
at the
Another rant with
puppies.
you.
Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just, like, it just is so dumb. Like, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, forever and a day, I will always say, hey, one of the dumbest shit that ever came out of Power Rangers was people sitting there hawing about, oh, being the Yellow Ranger and Walter being the Black Ranger was racist. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know who the fuck ever said it, but if I ever found or even met a person who fucking said that shit, I would cuss them the fuck out. Oh, even though I can't speak for the Asian culture, look, I can't speak for the Asian people, but I can sure as hell speak for the black people. And I can sure as hell fucking tell you, darn Skippy, we didn't give a flying fuck. We actually liked that being the Black Ranger. Like, the fuck?
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's why I say I don't think it was black people who were upset because I'm like, no black person, like, no, this was not black people who were upset. This was like I said, it was some white Chinese, excuse me. It was some white social justice warriors who thought that they were helping the black community, and it's like we don't need your help. Like we don't need your help. Okay, we don't need you and your social justice bullshit. Okay, thank you. Okay, and I know back then it wasn't called social justice, but that's really what it's giving, and we don't need it.
I can't remember what it was called, but like it was before social justice. Like I can't remember what it was called originally, but
Low key is also just called performative, but that's just me. Hey, because really, let's be real, it is performative. They're sitting there pretending like, oh my God, y'all have a guy as a Black Ranger. I'm like, yeah.
or a Latino or a Asian or whatever.
Right? Like, mind you, y'all didn't even want to talk about the fact that fucking Tommy was was technically supposed to fucking be Native American kid because it had fucking Native American roots. Y'all didn't fucking say nothing about that. And
Yeah.
he's a full on white man, or that Steve Medina or the Steve Medina was supposed to be a fucking Latino man. Because Rocky DeSantos is literally fucking Latino. The character is a Latino character.
Also, are we gonna not pretend that Tommy is a Native American character played by a white guy who became the Red Ranger?
Thank you. Nobody fucking said shit. Or that we literally had a white man and Steve Cardenas. Basically, he was supposed to be Mexican. I'm like, Steve Cardenas isn't even Mexican, but yet he's supposed to be Mexican. Right? Like, but no one said, but where were all y'all at? Where were you at? Oh, nowhere to be found? Okay. Okay. Because why y'all were performative? And this was another rant with Dre. Okay.
Yes, folks, this is enough. Please say thank you to the wonderful Dre for the wonderful reds.
Yes, as you should. As
Nah,
you
the podcast
should.
just ain't complete if Dre don't go on a rant at least once.
Oh, like I said, hell.
Well, then
So much
again,
shit.
he's one of us.
One of us. One of us.
Hang on, let me do the math real quick.
Google gobble, one of us.
Not the yellow. Austin, you funny.
One of us, Google gobble, one of us. We accept her, one of us, Google.
Lord, look, you always got to know that Austin will come in with like some type of reference from a kids show, and it's just like, yes, we love.
No. That wasn't a reference to a kid show. That was like a reference to some movie called what was it, Freaks or like.
Oh, I thought it was a kids show. Look, my bad. I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
but although the only reason I know it because it was referenced in South Park.
Ooh, ooh, Lord. Speaking of South Park, how about the fact that
Oh my god!
South Park was right about Kanye this whole time?
Hold up, yo!
He's
I
a
just
gay
did the math.
fish.
If we keep going on the track we're going, we're gonna have. If we keep recording at the rate we're going, where we uninterrupted every other week on this current track, we're gonna have a podcast the week of my fucking wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Are you
So-
sure we'll be able to do that?
Probably not.
I think
be
we'll have
like,
to move it another. Actually, no, we might have to put the podcast on hold again. Probably when we do the wedding. So
Nah,
Yeah.
have a podcast at the wedding. Like,
Oh my god!
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we're recording.
no, just
That
imagine we
was
had every single person at that wedding in the podcast.
No. I think if nothing else, I think the big friend dinner that I'm wanting to do, that's when we'll record.
That'll be amazing.
child. That will be chaotic.
I know, because I crunched the numbers. I in about at least 20-something people that would be at that dinner.
That is
Oh, but
chaotic.
that's a shame though, because Austin probably can't join us then.
Get him on the phone. Like, everybody will be at one big table talking. Austin's just on the phone.
I'm just on the phone. I'm just on the phone going, hi.
No, it's like fucking me, Dre, Will, Mitch, and like others are like bitching and laughing about Power Rangers. Matt, Tay, and Brandon and Alex go on about Thomas, and Austin's like, hey, on the phone, like, hey guys, I'm still here.
Yeah. And then he just hangs up afterwards.
He's gonna be like, fuck this shit. He's like,
fuck
screw
this
you
shit,
guys.
I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Oh, actually, you know what? Wait, I am home.
You literally know.
Oh,
How is it that we've done like 25 podcasts already?
We're on 25?
Yes.
No fucking way.
Wait,
I'm not.
Are
I'm
we
not
at
joking.
20?
Are we actually on 25?
Yeah, we're on 25.
No fucking way. I don't believe you. You lied.
I thought y'all been
Motherfucker,
going.
we are on 25.
I thought y'all
Told
been
you.
going longer. I thought y'all been going longer than that.
Oh hell no, evidently not.
No, because
Our
back in the
podcast
classic
just
EM
turned a quarter of a century old.
No. Basically, back in classic EM, we did about 28
Oh yeah, classic
podcasts.
EM. We were at about the what? I think we damn near reached 50.
Wish.
Yeah, the last. Oh no, we didn't. Fucking the last EM podcast was 28.
And that's what I was saying. Like we did like
Hold
28,
on,
and
wait.
like
And you so wait a minute. So you essentially do this podcast, Hayden, and then you do your own home like by yourself.
Oh no. Back before we were Sizzlin Media, we were known as Irwin Media, and we had a lot more people. And for
yeah.
and for various reasons, we all kind of parted ways. And then I started.
And now he's muted.
I'm about to say, like, did he go
We're not going to go
quiet?
fully into detail on like what happened, but like we did have like a
The fucking alarm cut me off. But I started this back up with Austin. You haven't met Roy and Dickhead. But we started it back up with three other people, and then Alex eventually rejoined, and then you and Star and Mitch joined. And yeah, we actually had a lot more content than we did other than the podcasts. Like we did Minecraft videos, we did a couple Jackbox, some iMessage games because we had nothing else to do.
So then, like, wait. So then, how are you doing the thing by yourself? Wait, but I thought
I'm not
you had,
doing
like,
a thing by. Are you
but I
talking
thought
about
you
the
had
30 Days of Ranger thing I'm doing?
Yes, I thought that was like you were the thing you were doing by yourself.
Oh yeah, that is me by myself. I'm just doing that whenever I have free time.
Oh.
it's not too difficult to do. So
yeah,
Well, I mean,
I've actually gotten up to overdrive in my rewatch.
oh my god! See,
not bad actually.
So I'm almost through. Like I'm halfway through, which
So,
that's a
like,
fucking miracle.
look, the fact that you're on was it Operation Overdrive? I feel so bad for you.
I do too.
But mind you, was it? But you know what's so interesting though? So like, oh Lord. So basically, was it? I've been trying to like low key convince Will that we need to do something in this year to commemorate the year of Project Jason. Then and it's just like, oh my god. And we even had talked about at one point, like either us or like just me like rewatching through Power Rangers, and I'm just like, even though like don't get me wrong, I have watched through the series, got like at least 3 or 4 times of every season. I'm just the way I'm just like, girl, I'm just lazy.
No, when doing the 30 Days of Rangers, that really takes a lot out of me because it's like I have to force myself to actually sit there, and I'm just like, oh, come on.
Because I mean, I know I can watch a lot of the episodes like on YouTube, and to be honest, like if I was to do like my own rewatch, it would be through YouTube. But like, God, man, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how much it really is, especially in one like when you're doing a big binge like this. I don't think people realize how much you're actually watching.
It's very taxing. It's very it's very taxing. It's very just like,
especially
oh
when you're
God.
watching an episode or a season you don't fucking like.
Oh God, that's gonna. And I'm like, and the way I'm like, I'm sorry, the way I don't want to go through fucking like mentally, I don't want to go through Turbo again. And I don't want to have to deal with the herp. But I'm like, I gotta deal with the twerp. I'm gonna have to deal with the twerp again. I'm gonna have to fucking deal with fucking whatchamacall. Like I'm gonna have to deal with Operation Overdrive again. I'm gonna have to fucking deal with Ninja
I had
Steel
to fucking deal
again.
with, dude. Lost Galaxy here lately is getting harder and harder to watch, and I'm starting to enjoy it genuinely less and less because it's so much shit to pick apart, especially with the Lights of Orion arc.
Oh my God, no! The whole thing with Mike makes no sense.
But before we go too much on that tangent, like I said earlier, the alarm cut me off, so we did hit our hour.
Right.
Nice.
Hayden remembered to set the alarm this week.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening.
You did set the alarm last time as well, but yeah.
Well,
good morning, shitheads. The Earth says fuck off.
Anyways, yeah.
The fucking silence.
Good night, fuckers and fuckheads.
But thank you guys for listening, and we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
Mm.